responsible.
Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's had a great night. Ready for a great day. We've taken a little dip here. Big dip since the open, the weekly open. High on ES 57.05, dipping all the way down to 56.55. All the way down. It's not that bad. 50 points. NQ 20,201. We've dipped under 20,000 again now, then in 966. So, yeah, math is hard, folks. 201 points plus 34, 235 points in range. Kappa, having a nice day. Double top, though, so might be coming down. 180 ticks. Looks like we have about 3/4 of a point of range on the Ultra Bond. Gold rising again. 85 points in range. Crude oil, about wow, big range overnight, about 250 ticks. Natural gas coming back to earth. Bitcoin trying to hang on to 94. It's where you sit, stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this fine Monday morning. Late spring. Cinco de Mayo. Good morning, Robin. How are you today? Doing good, thank you. Okay, so I realized I forgot to log into the Tradovate. Whoopsie. Now we are logged into the Tradovate. Now I just need to log into the trading view. And then all is right in the world. Uh, How's the trading been this morning, Raymond? Well, choppy's no fun. Wait, unless you like choppy. Some people like choppy. I would say most people don't. Some people do. I don't know, I'm babbling. As I sit here and quickly get the winners together for the TPT because I forgot to send that email. Whoopsie. Someone turn up the volume. Pump up the jam. So, that was a nice little blue candle right there. Could have got something out of that. But we'll get the next one. Yeah, I did. Um, did a lot of recording for the baseball channel on Saturday. Hit one card that sold for $58. It was nice. And tried to get some organization on my desk, and that still hasn't really worked. Nice pop here. Redid the slides for the Ox video that I had finished for last week before they announced their Path to Live changes. I literally had that video ready to go the next day, and they announced the changes the night before, and I had to scrap the whole video. So I'll re-record that probably tonight. Still rising here. Well, so this guy, I think Tick Trader. Oh, there we go. Never mind. For some reason, my computer's just slow. Let's see. Okay, they did some sort of sale on their direct to fundeds. Okay. Reason it took forever that email to load. Very nice pop. I should have taken that blue candle. That would have been beautiful. Back above 20,000. Oh yeah. So what? Okay. What account am I trading here? Let's see here. That one's passed. That one's passed. Oops, that's right. I need to pay for those. Oh wow. So I got like 8 evals here. Time to start YOLOing. Okay. Morning, Amelia. How are you? Oops. All right, guys. Over the weekend, an interview with Robin came out, done by a future scalper. Lots of wisdom in this interview. You should all check it out when you have a chance today, if you haven't already. Excuse me 1 second, guys. I am back. Hey, JC. Well, and that's why I don't show myself on camera. On at least I don't. I mean, I do it in my regular videos now, and I do it on my baseball card videos. But being on stream for 3 hours, I don't know. I don't think I want the camera on me for that long. I'll do something stupid at some point, like pick my nose, or I've seen that people made gifs of trades by Matt, and that like totally made my decision to stay faceless on stream. But in all my baseball card videos, I'm down a little square down in the bottom. I think it's cooler when I'm watching other streamers. There's most of them don't show their face; they show their hands. But there's a few that do show their face, and I thought it was cool to actually see their reactions when they hit something big. So I thought, that's what I'll do. No one needs to see me when I'm about ready to punch the screen, but I don't actually do that. I'm like Danny trades when I'm ready to punch the screen after stop loss. uh, yeah, I often eat breakfast while streaming. Short here, I don't have a lot of confidence in this. This might take me out. We're doing evals, so we're doing a lot of contracts at a time. Just drop for me a little bit. I think it's going to drop for me a little bit. Maybe it is. Purple? Oh, it hit my target on and only filled one of my 5 contracts, and then turned against me. What a jerk! Trying again. Let's see. Sitting on the 9 EMA of the 32nd. No, it's going to come up with Nelly. Hey, morning, Speed Racer. Come on down. Hey, we're back in the green. We were back in the green. Should have got out while we were in the green. Yeah, now it's gonna come up and stop me out. Uh, Ignore that night bot about Bow and Ox. I forgot to turn that off. Hey, Hassan, how you doing? There we go. Finally out of that trade. And it just top ticked me and coming back down. Jerk. We do not have any 8:30 news. Our first news of the day is 15 minutes after the bell. And down it comes. So top took me, then took me out, would have went to my target. Shall I pop back up? Good morning, Crypticon. How are you doing? Well, what do you got on the agenda today, Crypt? Crypt, I want to thank you and Amelia and the the others that are consistently watching my baseball card videos. That channel's growing, actually growing nicely, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that. And there's a little pop. uh, I hate the sound of my own voice. Hate it. Hate it. Oh, really? Uh, I have no idea what this is doing here, so I'm not doing anything. Mr. Speedy? Oh, yeah. I mean, and I do the same with the baseball card channels. There's a lot of little channels out there that have very few views, so I try to give them a chance and all that. And like there was one yesterday that only had like 5 views, and there was just a couple of phrases he used that were I shouldn't say I would say not shouldn't be used on a public facing video in my opinion. And I just went the other decided not to sub to that one. Oh, oh, I missed Speed Racer. Okay, I was confused. No, I do not have a channel called Sounds of Horror. I don't even watch horror movies. It's not my jam. We're definitely choppy this morning. You can tell it's a Monday. Hey, Jay. Oh, is it a UK bank holiday? Those UK people never seem to work. No, joking. Crypticon, your TPT account is ready. Do you know how to get it? All you do is you go in like your gonna buy a 50K account regularly, and instead of selecting pay with credit card or whatever, select pay with credits, and you'll have the account. Let me know if you have any issues. Oh, you know how to trade. Just do what you normally do. Uh, you've been doing well, Crypticon. I have no doubt you're going to continue doing well. Unless this market stays absolutely sideways all day, then maybe not so much. Pop. And right back down. Anyone else trading the chop? So we're kind of drifting down. It's kind of what I'm doing. Sneaky little fall here, back under 20,000. How was your weekend, Jay? Gold is definitely active overnight. Kind of choppy now. Look at that rise up on gold. Beautiful rise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That was pretty good. Did like 4 regular videos and 7 shorts for the baseball card channel. Did some eBay listing and sales. Yeah, I'm still working on getting organized. I sold the card and then spent like 20 minutes looking for the card that I sold that I knew was around on this desk somewhere. Wow, that's gonna fill up the recycling container. Morning, John. Good to see you. John, your package is going out today. Hopefully it does better than the other package I sent to Ontario, which shows like 0 tracking. I don't know what's happening to it. And that one, someone paid me $100 for. I hate that. That when the packages just kind of sit there and don't show anything. What? Well, that it. Why would so I mail that this other guy's package from here in Decatur, Illinois, on the 28th of April, and it showed up in Bell Gardens, California, yesterday. Almost a full week later. Why would it need to go to California? Just move. It says moving through the network. That's wasteful. I'm a lot closer to Ontario than I am California, so it's got to go. It went all the way to California, and now it's going to go back to Ontario. No, it's internet. It's an international because I had to fill out a customs form and all that. 100% different label for the thing. At least I hope they didn't screw it up. Let me make sure of that now. Now you got me scared. Uh, yeah, it says Drayton, Ontario, NOG, N0G1P0, Canada. So they should not be able to screw that up. Meanwhile, we're still choppy here, though we're trying to rise up again. One trade so far, it was a loser. I mean, I never doubt the postal service to be able to screw up, different things, but this one they shouldn't. Nice rise here. So lulled me to sleep and then pop. Is Melody here? Saw your Tigers are continuing to kick butt there, John. Colorado's awful too. Still got to win the games, even if the team's awful. Phillies took 2 of 3 from Arizona. Nice little rise up. We are 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 35 minutes till the bell. Yeah, I see a lot of stuff like that from people that don't have people are using AI to write articles. Uh, Marsh struggled a lot. Then went on the injured list. I mean, and his first couple of games back, he's looking better. Phillies also have. I mean, they have Johan Rojas. They have Max Kepler, who's having a resurgent year, and um, they have Justin Crawford, who's tearing up, the minors. So Marsh could end up getting moved at some point. Phillies need bullpen help badly. Hey, David, how you doing? Nice job, John. How was your weekend, David? I mean, yeah, liking them would be nice. Every like helps. Even a comment helps. Actually, from what I understand, the way the YouTube algorithm now is engagement, like a comment actually does more than anything else. But just a like, good engagement, yeah, that will help. Those have actually started getting traction. They're now getting like 150 to 200 views each. So, which is, and I also changed the name of them from the 2 pack a day to my 2 pack a day habit to opening 2 packs a day. Because I think YouTube might have been dinging me, thinking it was some sort of tobacco comment. But I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna probably experiment and do another one with that title. As well, and just see whether or not YouTube dings me. See if it gets less views. I mean, I really like the 2 pack a day habit as well. I thought that was really cool. But I noticed that like the first short I put up had a way more views, and that one didn't have that. Then so we'll try to see. Hey Dan, still rising up here, back above 20,000. Sideways at 2018. Pulls back again. Kevin Wimmer, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Nice to see you. It depends on the firm. Some, I mean, most will give you a second or third chance, but like Take Profit Trader might, I mean, not Take Profit, I'm sorry, wrong. Trade Day. Trade Day. Too many of these firms in my head. Depending on how it was blown, might say you can't come back for 6 months. Um, it really varies firm to firm. I know Earn the Trade gives a few chances, and then they'll ask you not to come back. I don't know how Topstep handles it. Um, but I think it's one of the reasons people are afraid of live accounts. My funded futures, from what Matt used to say, because Matt used to be in my Discord, he would say it depends on how quickly you blew the live account. If you like YOLO'd the first day, I shouldn't say YOLO, but if you did like, if you blew it the first day or two, you're probably gonna be asked not to come back. But if it was like just happened over a little time, then you will be okay, at least for the first one. Trade day is definitely strict. Uh, Depending on how you did it, they might give you a second chance, or they might ask you not to come back for 6 months. Tick tick, I don't know. I would have to find out. It's a good response, John, and I'm glad that you were able to say that proudly. On which firm, Kevin? USC. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Nice little pullback here. Tradify, that's a good. I'm not sure about Tradify either because Tradify, just recently started putting people live in the last couple months. Brett's a pretty cool dude, so I don't know. I would have to ask him. No, I absolutely understand, Kevin, and I would definitely. I mean, my recommendation when you start a live account. I mean, I don't know how you trade, what you trade, but definitely size down from your normal um, until you build up some buffer, and that way you can play it a little bit safe. It's what I always tell people whenever they start a funded account, whether it's live or regular. Now I know the futures desk, they will give you, from what I understand, a few tries, and then I mean if you continue to blow, then they'll want you to sit down with their coaches and agree to make some changes because they want you to be successful. By the way, that reminds me, the futures desk is 50% off right now, guys. If you're ever wanting to give the futures desk a shot, you need the link. Let me know and code. Morning, Ace. How was your weekend? It's a good point, and I'll see if I can get my research assistant to get me some information, and maybe I can do that. I haven't done a lot of research into Trade Thunder. It's been on my agenda to do so, but um, haven't gotten there yet. But I mean, I haven't heard anything bad except for the two things you pointed out. Um, DLL hard breach, I hate. I absolutely hate that, and that one's a tough one. I mean, obviously, you could set your stop to be, you know, away from the DLL. Try and set it enough that slippage isn't going to nail you. But the news thing, I mean, you just got to be cognizant. I mean, I haven't looked into how strict their news policies. Like, I shouldn't say how strict, but what constitutes news with them. Some people it's just the big, some companies it's just the big four, and others like Funded Futures Network is like anything that's marked in red. But yeah, Trade Thunder's on my agenda to start checking out and seeing if I should be promoting them. Glad to hear it was a nice weekend. Ouch! How much size were you using on that? I'm curious. Was that what just one contract or? Yeah, so that sounds like Funded Futures Network, and I ding Funded Futures Network big time on their news rules when I did their review. Um, oh, okay, one of those. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems that Apex only puts you live if you've made $1 million in sim. Uh, Give me a second while I look at the list. As far as I know, well, Trading Pit, I don't really promote them, but I don't think they have a live option. Everybody else at least has a live option. Now, there's a big difference between having an option and actually putting people live. Apex technically has a live option too. We don't. Bowanox might have put that out there, but until I actually see people going live and seeing how it works, we don't know whether or not that's just them trying to make it look like they have a path to live because people have been dinging them for not, or what, how quickly they put people live. There's also a bunch of new Forex firms coming into the space, or I should say have come into the space. I think some of them don't have a path to live yet, but I haven't dug deep into those weeds to find out. We're short off this purple candle here, and it looks like it's gonna pop right back up on me. Maybe not. Got a bad fill on that. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. 2 ticks. Looks worse than it is. No, just pay with credits. Make sure it says 000. Yeah, fund it next. Um, that one's weird. In order to become an affiliate, you have to buy an account first. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out on this. Hey JJR, how you doing? That reminds me, guys. Remember, RJ Wheel will not be here today, so we'll have no rolling the markets with RJ Wheel today. He has a doctor's appointment. I don't know, why he was so rude to schedule a doctor. No, I'm kidding. Told him he had to bring a note. For those of you who are here, reminder, appreciate if you'll gore that like button for me. Lets others know about the stream, or tells YouTube you like it so they let others know about the stream. You mean after the bell, right, Ace? Just a choppy morning. We are just sitting sideways. Oh wow, I didn't hear this, but Warren Buffett's retiring at the end of the year. Yeah, he announced it Saturday. Yeah, I missed it. Guess he saw John DeFore finally retired and thought it's time for him to do the same. Happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Ace. May you be blessed with many more.
About to try to call his insurance.
Sorry about that. Good morning or good afternoon, MR. Right back down from that pop. Wishing you luck, JJR. Yeah, but there's no chance our ice cream cone's going to turn red. Well, unless it's strawberry. Oops. Sorry about that. Went short. Ouch. Should have taken profit. It bounced out. Oh, the quick bounce. Hey, Newts. How you doing? Morning, Tia. Market still sucks. And slight rise up here. Might be pulling back after that quick pop. 30 points on that 3-minute candle. It's not that big of a pop, really. ATR still only 11. Yep, slow grind up. I'm frozen. Can you guys still hear me? My windows are frozen. Okay, now they've unfroze. Okay. For a minute there, I couldn't do anything. Like, I was still, like, my charts were still moving, but, like, all my windows froze up. Thank you for that, John. Yep, we got news coming up. Starts. Pulls back. I'm here. I cut myself off from singing. Had to listen to a message someone sent me on Snapchat. A little bit of a pop. What's stuck in your head? Yeah, that's a 50-point 3-minute candle there. All of a sudden, just dumped. Oh, New York, New York. Popping up. News in less than a minute. Sideways. News really wasn't that huge of a deal. Yeah, this is kind of ugly. We need Trump to say he's putting tariffs on Mars or something. Yep, that's exactly. It's waiting for you to go to the bathroom or go grab a snack or can it take us higher? A nice little pop. Problem is, when the pops do occur, you kind of go to sleep and you miss them, and that one just gave it right back. Hello, RJ. I've never seen Jay Jackson show that much emotion before. Still not giving me anything I want to trade yet. I guess I could have taken that one. That one's dropping nicely. Should have. Hey, RJ, I beat you in fantasy baseball this week. Yep, nice fall here. My cat is trying to play with scissors. But yeah, I thought about taking that purple on the 3. I should have. Would have been nice. But it wasn't. I mean, well, there's a maybe. Yeah. I think he wants it to shank me because I'm not getting him treat. But I don't know what I did with the bag. It's here somewhere on this cluttered desk. No, you can't come up on the desk. You'll enter a dude. What are you doing? You're gonna enter a trade for me and like blow my accounts or something. Maybe you'll do better than I am doing today, though. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the tree. I had it here earlier. Ugh. I had like 2 bags. Get off the. You're fully on the. I can't even see the screen over your big butt. found. No, that's the no. That's the come over. Back over here. Back on the arm of the chair. Come on, dude. This isn't a negotiation. Come on. Back over here. Back over here for the treat. Off the desk. Come on. Come on, dude. Seriously, this could have been a nice long. Thank you. Cat is off the desk. I don't really think I missed anything there. RJ responded about 5 minutes later about me beating him in fantasy baseball, so he must be behind in the stream. Hit your live button, RJ. Getting a nice rise up. Can it break through this level? Where we got to earlier, and then it dropped down. Nice, Crypt. Congratulations. Aren't you supposed to be at a doctor appointment, RJ? News coming up again. Couple seconds. Ooh, big pop on that one. Wow, big pop. Cat wants more treat. uh, there we go. Now we're pushing up. Oh, okay. How'd the trade go? Nice, RJ. Bye. That RJ's on fire. How cold is it there, RJ? Because it's cold down here for May. I mean, it's like barely 50. Are you going to be like ice skating for that golf routing? I'm sure. Target hit. Boom. 20 points. 5 contracts. $2,000 trade. Wow, it's warmer up there right now than it is here. Well, you're getting cold later this week. Wow. I have only 47 on Wednesday. Trying to stack up these Apex funded accounts, and this one only needs another 1K to get funded. We got funded 2 on Friday. I still need to pay for those. Oops. Seven Apex fundeds, 4 topstep fundeds. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, gold is running. Ooh, yeah, that's a big pop on gold right there. Look at that. That is a 12.4 candle, $1,240. If you ever pay $1,240 for a candle, you're crazy. And it's just running. And Q continues to fall. And now we're kind of just languishing again. Crude with a big fall. Yeah. This is like really, really bad. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna start doing karaoke soon if I don't get something I want to trade. Yeah, and it's a Monday. Yeah, this is before the whole tariff craze thing started. This is how kind of what Mondays were like. Trying to short there. Don't need a lot. I need 5 points. No, 10 points. Ouch. Really? Got really close to where I put my target and then came back. Target hit. Apex passed by $44. On to the next one. What number was that one? Oops, what did I do? It was 48, so let's do 49. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Reminder, folks, scoring that like button is always appreciated. Thanks, Tia. Tia set up around the pineapple juice for everyone on me. I'm not done. I switched to another Apex eval. Not a little early for that, USC? 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm just switched to another eval. We are just 45 minutes away and one day and 45 minutes away from rolling the markets of the RJ wheel. RJ will be back tomorrow. Today we're ending at our time at 11 Eastern. I was going to take that blue candle. I should have taken that blue candle. Looks like it wanted to pop there. Yeah, we all sure in trading gold today. Wow, we're going to bounce back down, giving back that whole huge candle. And give it back here as well. Ooh, whoosh. I'm going to talk about switching over to the 3-minute chart. And I still plan on doing that, but even that wouldn't have even really done anything for me today. Looking at the signals in the 2-minute, the 3-minute, this blue candle here would have worked. This one would have been iffy. I probably wouldn't have taken that one. Here we're in the band, so I wouldn't have taken that one. This one's definitely not. Definitely not. This one was good. Very good. Very, very good. And big old purple here. Big old purple. Purple, nurple. Short. Big old stop, because that was a big old purple candle. See if it drops further. So far the answer is no, and I should get out on that doji. See, I didn't listen to myself. See a doji like that usually means it wants to reverse. Not yet. Not yet. Come on. Give me a little green trade and I'll get out. There. Fine, I'll take it. Out with a very small win there, about $100. I didn't trust it. I think it's still going to come down, but I didn't trust it. And it is still kind of coming down. This was an EOD drawdown account, eval or whatever. I probably would have stayed in, being that it's an intraday. I jumped out. One second. Back, guys. Liking that purple if it stays purple. Right now it didn't stay purple. Now it's purple again. Now it's not purple again. Said not to take that. Trying to pop here again. That's not working. Where's everybody sitting? Green, right green, or somewhere in between? Good to hear. Big drop. Holy crap, Platt. 30 minutes for 2 ticks. Good to hear that most people are green. What a red, John. Well, it is a choppier morning. There we go. Glad to hear that, Platt. Wish everyone a happy Cinco de Mayo. Sideways. Cinco de Mayo livestock. You honestly don't know what Cinco de Mayo is livestock? Continuing to push down. Oh my God, really? I'm shocked you've never heard of Cinco de Mayo. So, Cinco de Mayo, meaning 5th of May in Spanish, is a holiday that commemorates the Mexican Army's victory over France at the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. It is the day to celebrate Mexican heritage and culture and is more widely celebrated in the U.S. than in Mexico. RJ, have you heard of Cinco de Mayo? John DeFore? Really? Even my ox image this morning was for Cinco de Mayo. I love that ChatGPT automatically puts a trading chart on every picture I ask for now. I did not ask for these candles to be on these skyscrapers in the background, but it automatically put it there. Quick dip here. Oh, every morning, well, every weekday morning, I put up some sort of funny picture on both Twitter and on the Discord like that for the day. That's a pop. Oops, I lost my chart. Yeah, good. I didn't take that blue candle. I knew better. Continuing down. Gonna try long here because I'm bored. It rewards my boredom. It did reward my boredom. Out. Take a small win there. Ooh, I didn't take a small win there. I got 2 ticks. Ouch. That beat that ate into my drawdown. And I should have stayed in. Look at that pop. I'm rising back up. This is a 40-point 3-minute candle. Tio, I'm facing you this week in fantasy baseball. Pull back here a little bit. Wow, CFT actually won. Who did CFT beat? Wow. Whoa, CFT beat Prolonged Wealth. That's who CFT actually beat last week. That's Charlie Baker. I might need to try and get Charlie. Charlie's been free at Top Step now, so he might be able to come on the channel. This is probably going to be a bad trade. I took this trade right into that 9 EMA. Oopsie. We'll see what happens, but this one might kill this eval. Son Hope has been very quiet today. Hope he's okay. You hear my cat meowing at me? He just won't leave me alone today. You got food. What do you want? Yeah, I think this is gonna kill me, but we'll see. Uh, I don't know. She's hanging in there, but I can't really tell if there's progress being made or not. We just blew that eval. Um, Yesterday her oxygen dropped really bad again for no reason that I could see. I had to put her on a BiPAP. At this point, I don't know what the prognosis is. She does have, staph, which could easily turn into MRSA. And then some tests came back to say that she had a high level of like some sort of fungus. I haven't found out what the heck that means either. I don't know. Thank you, John. Yeah, I don't know where or how this is going to end up. Purple. But I don't want to take it. Sideways again. Break even is better than red. That's a great job, USD. I think you were the smart one today. You were trading the one that was actually moving. So for me on the gold chart, this would have been an entry. This would have been an entry. This one wouldn't have been, but I might have gotten faked out on it. That one should have been, but I probably wouldn't have taken it. This would have been an entry. This one shouldn't be, but I might have taken it. This would have worked. This would have been an entry. That would not have been. This would have been like a huge flag saying "Take me short, take me short, take me short." And then here, even that doesn't look real smooth. Probably smoother looking on the 1 minute than the 3 minute. It's interesting how we didn't really hear much talk about people trading gold in the stream for a long time, and now we have USC and Crypticon finding pretty good success with it. So we're getting a lot of gold miners here. A dog's breakfast? Poppin'? Yeah, I did look at it. Like I said, I mean, well, during New York session. So if we start from the bell, this would have been my entry right here. Could have got 5 points on that. And then this would have been an entry. And who knows? I mean, you could have got a lot on that, but just that first 3 minute candle was 6 points. Followed all the way down, it's 12 points. And this purple candle here would have been another quick one if I was following my strategy. It could have gone 3 points. That one, I don't know where I would have got out of, and I probably would have ended up getting stopped out. I have no idea what my targets and stops would be on gold, but it's one I want to look at when I switch to a 3 minute chart. Remember, we have no rolling the markets this morning. It will return tomorrow. I am not. We're just going to close up here in a minute or two. Nice to you. You're welcome, USC. You're welcome, USC. All right, folks, we have reached the top of the hour. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Yeah, actually, wait a minute. I'm going to take this short, then we'll close up. Yep, that's good. Ooh, wow, whippy. Let's see what happens with this trade first. Looks like it's going to nail me one way or the other. So let's see what happens. There's actually kind of a short signal on both the 3 and the 30-second. Looks like, nope, it's not going to work. Did not finish below the 9 on the 3. I had a really terrible entry as well. I'm not sure how I did so bad on that entry. So we'll see how this trade lines up. I mean, how this trade finishes up, then we'll go. I got I got in 3 points late on this trade. Let's see what happens. It's going to take me out. Yep, took me out. Okay, now we're going to go. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and RJ will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, for another great day of trading action. Hopefully, be better than today. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you then. Bye.